Could revolvers really shoot like this?
No, revolvers couldn't. But these two .45 caliber babies sure could.
Enemy down!
Felt good.
Grandpa Bill! Grandpa Bill!
What do you want, kid? Go on now.
Look what I found. I know it's yours.
Why, this is my old coat. Where did you dig that up? Give that to me right this minute, boy.
But Grandpa, how did you ever come about a gun like that? Tell me. Am I not your grandson, after all?
Oh, all right, boy. I'm way too old to chase you around anyway, you little brat. So be it. I'll tell you about my younger days. But first, fetch Grandpa a clean glass and a bottle labeled whiskey. Yeah, right there. Behind the ashtray. In the old days, good old Sin Town looked way different, Robbie. It was tiny and uninhabited. Oh, but God almighty, how I loved it. You really can't imagine. Everybody here could find work to their liking. It was here that I met my first true love, Charlotte. But most importantly, it was the safest town in all of the Wild West. Until they showed up. These outlaws were wanted in every city of our state. They were real bastards. And their leader went by the name of Fat Joe. In his 30s, this mammoth weighed more than a herd of bison, and you can take that to the bank. He was used to getting everything he ever wanted, right from the cradle. And even after his parents died, nothing much changed in that department. He couldn't let a second go by without munching on something. Ugh. The stench, oh, Lordy. God forbid that you should ever smell such a thing, ever. But, to tell you the truth, I started hating him way before that.
Way before what, Grandpa? Grandpa Bill.
After he kidnapped my Charlotte, and along with her, he took all the other women of Sin Town. It was then that I understood that I wouldn't be able to go on living without getting my revenge against that animal. And so it began. Those three I took down right away.
Triple kill.
Grandpa, you've got a glass in your hand?
And a bottle right there.
Grandpa, were you not supposed to reload the revolver?
Of course not. This is Hollywood, kid.
Grandpa, it looks like you're trying to trick me.
Oh, yeah? Well, no victim, no crime, kid.
Double kill.
Grandson, that day my heater lit 'em up like the sky on the 4th of July.
Why, whatever do you mean, Grandpa? When you make jokes like that, I don't understand you, Grandpa.
Oh, don't worry, kid. I stopped understanding myself way back when I was 68.
Move out!
To your right. Keep on going.
Oh, go, go! Cover me! Move out!
kill.
Enemy to your left, kid.
Cover me! Move out! Cover me!
Double kill.
Down the middle, son.
Double kill.
During my younger years, my reflexes were as good and fast as a leopard hunting his prey.
And that's exactly the reason why you had them 7 kids. Right, Grandpa? Because of them
Did it
cat-like
finally
reflexes.
get through to you that no bush of yours can take me down?
Double kill. Double kill.
Yes, there were so many of them, and my barrels were red hot.
Barrels? You said my favorite revolver, not revolvers.
Take a good long look at me, kid. I have 2 hands, don't I? That means 2 pistols, kid.
Double kill.
Cover me!
Felt good.
Double kill.
Cover me!
And this is all you got?
Double kill. Double kill.
Oh, you're the tough guys around here, huh? I feel much better after taking you down. Damn!
Double kill. Double kill.
Enemy to your left, kid. into my town was the biggest mistake you've ever made.
Triple kill.
And the last enemy was hit. He fell to the ground like a pencil playing the banjo. And they lived happily ever after.
Grandpa, what about Charlotte and Joe?
Oh, all right. Just hand me that next bottle, kid. I went looking for him. My revenge for what he did to Charlotte and the others he kidnapped took me far away from the town I called home. And before I knew it, these bastards from Joe's clan attacked me.
And what happened then, Grandpa?
I tracked Big Joe's fat footsteps to the sulfur pit mine, and it was there that they were getting ready to ambush me. The whole pit mine was full of enemies who kept the old man at gunpoint.
Like this one?
Nah, a little smaller.
Double kill. Double kill.
So, who's the wise guy here? Come get some. Come get yours.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Enemy to your left, kid.
Double kill.
Just exactly how many of you fit into one mine?
Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill.
And y'all call this shooting? Let me show you how it's done.
Dad. Could revolvers really shoot like this?
No, revolvers couldn't. But these two .45 caliber babies sure could.
Enemy down!
Felt good. Damn. They sure didn't know that today's weather forecast included lead precipitation. Oh, man, fellers. I get it, though. The sun and the heat are getting to you. But your stupidity is far beyond me. Oh!
Triple kill.
Oops! Watch your feet there.
Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill. Killing spree. Double kill. Double kill.
And I took all of them down. All the enemies died. Except one. Oh, yeah. I killed him too. And as I have told you before, so they lived happily ever after. And, as a matter of fact, I'm late for my poker game.
No, Grandpa, don't leave. I'm already on my way out to get you that next bottle.
After 3 months of stakeouts, I finally found his camp. I grasped my trusty six-shooter. By the handle. But my main weapon that day was my rage. After some scouting, I found Joe's camp. I crept up to the camp and a gunshot noise.
What happened?
That damn arthritis.
Party breaker.
So, who's the wise guy here? Come get some. Come get yours.
Double kill.
Move out!
Killing spree.
Do you know how many gangbangers it takes to change a light bulb?
How many, Grandpa?
Not even one. They're all idiots. That day, the enemy was dropping like flies come wintertime. But it wasn't cold at all. Now, what I really need is a new gun with a little more zing.
Cover me!
Double kill.
Move out!
And then Joe used his drones.
Triple kill. Triple kill.
Wait, it was at that moment that I understood that the desert is hot enough. Just the right time for Mr. Shell Blaster.
Mr. Shellblaster? Who is that, Grandpa?
And I figure now's as good a time as any to introduce you to. Just be careful. He has an explosive personality.
Move out!
Double kill.
Felt good. Oh.
Double kill.
Whoever had the genius idea to give you all guns?
Triple kill.
You're just gonna shoot each other down by yourselves.
Enemy down!
Damn!
Contact!
Double kill.
Take it easy, fella. Enough lead for all of you. Man, at least that's enough to catch my breath.
Triple kill. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill.
Enemy down!
Oh. Double kill.
Wait a minute. Whew, my hands feel like they're gonna fall off. Phrases during the battle with the boss. Man, at least that's enough to catch my breath.
Double kill.
So, who's the wise guy here? So dumb. Come get some. Come get yours.
Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill.
Hey, Fatso. Come out, wherever you are. I just want to talk.
Go, go, go! Move, go!
Rampage.
Move out!
Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill.
And so it seemed like the relentless criminal machine gave way. But suddenly, Joe appeared. You call this a threat? Move your ass, Joe! You stink worse than a sounder of swine. Joe, it's time for you to start thinking about your weight. Firstly, we have to take down the blue drone. stuffing your face? Are you stuffing your face again?
Cover me!
Your stomach is a bottomless pit. Your stomach is a bottomless pit.
Cover me!
Die, just die already. I killed him. He had the pendant of my Charlotte in his hand. But he got to jabbering on and on just before he croaked about how he'd sold the women to slavers. I heard about 'em. I seemed to know how to find 'em. And I kept my way.
I won't apologize for all my lives, and I expect no one to stand by them. Don't ask what I do, I'll say no more than you. Not as much as I want, and far more than I can prove.